Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. Great article here from AFR.com. This is the Australian Financial Review. I'll leave a link to it in the description so you guys could check it out. Now, you might question how come we're talking about a Australian Financial Review website. Something took place in the last 24 to 48 hours. I'm sure the negotiations, the back and forth likely took longer than that, but officially what we know now is Boost Mobile was sold to Telstra in Australia. Is the deal was 140 million dollars, and I'm sure it has to go through some kind of regulatory approval in Australia. But it looks like this deal is set to close, and Boost will be absorbed by Telstra and its customers. The reason I don't want to say it's going to affect the U.S. in any way, but there is a new brand that was started by Peter Adderton, Mobile X. And Peter Adderton was also having to divide his time between Mobile X and Boost Mobile. For those of you who don't know, right, just two things. Mobile X is a MVNO on the Verizon network. It's a brand. It's up and coming, a startup, still relatively small, but growing each and every quarter. Boost Mobile was also a brand founded by Peter Adderton. For those of you are probably more familiar with Boost Mobile than Mobile X, but it started in the U.S. Peter Adderton grew it, and eventually it was sold to Sprint. You guys probably know that story. Most of you should know that story. And here we are today. Mobile X is a startup. It needs a lot of attention. So Peter Adderton and his team decided to sell it to Telstra, and now Peter can focus 100% of his time on Mobile X. I think the end goal for Mobile X is to grow it into a global brand, but that could be troublesome for the carriers in the U.S. In the meantime, Peter Adderton is seasoned. He's experienced. He started Boost, right? So that was his first startup, founder. So he has that experience, and he takes all that experience into Mobile X. I'm sure he has a great team behind him, and they're gonna make some noise in the U.S. Recently, they had their biggest activation day. Their sponsored ads, I will say, man, they're investing a lot of money digitally. I haven't seen anything yet from a national campaign perspective on a like NFL game or a big TV event, but I have seen sponsored ads all over. I've seen it on the X platform, on Instagram, and it's a very, very, very compelling deal. It's a great deal, but they're pushing it very heavily. Like, I don't see any other brands using sponsored ad as much as what Mobile X is doing. So that's a good sign. That's a good sign that the company's healthy, that they are able to invest capital dollars into marketing. And one thing from the research that I've done, Peter Adderton is a disruptor, so he knows how to do it, and he knows how to do it well. So it's not just something that we can say it's not proven. I mean, look at Boost Mobile. It's a proven playbook. So taking that same playbook into Mobile X, tweaking that, making it even better, that's going to be a headache for the carriers in the U.S. Postpaid or prepaid or MVNO, it's going to be a headache. The model seems to work. I mean, they're still here. They're still growing. They had their biggest activation day recently. So the playbook is starting to work. Now, selling Boost Mobile, getting some of that capital, now you can focus 100% of your time. Now the ball really starts rolling. Now, I mean, everything is on the table, right? Now you can do who knows what, right? You can start doing bigger marketing, national marketing. You can start getting sponsorships going. I mean, they've already been doing that, but you can start getting some celebrities on ads. I mean, whatever they feel like they need to do, they're going to do it now with 100% of the time focused on Mobile X. So be on the lookout for Mobile X. They're going to be very interesting to follow. The industry, I don't want to say it's gotten boring, but it's not as innovative and different as it used to be. So now it's going to take somebody to really shake it up, and that could be Mobile X. Dish is not doing much with Boost in the U.S. So that's kind of been stale. The big three mobile network operators, they're kind of just going back and forth on phone deals and this deal and that deal, but they really aren't innovating. So it's it's got to be somebody. Somebody's got to do it, and I think Peter is the right guy to lead this team and take them to the next level. So let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you've used Mobile X. It's on the Verizon network, so it should be a great network experience at a great price. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, subscribe if you're new. Follow my social media outlets. This is Tyrone with Tech Life. See y'all in the next one. Peace.